How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Cattleson here, and we're reacting to another episode of Once Upon a Time as we get into episode 17 of Season 5, as we had quite a few things getting revealed to us in the last episode, not just to us, the viewers, but also, I guess, characters themselves, because we had Belle accidentally take a trip to the underworld, and yeah, that's where she found out that not only was she pregnant, but also that Rumpel was the Dark One again, so it was quite the journey for her in the last episode, I would say. But we also found out about Zelina and Hades' relationship. Of course, that was teased at the end of episode 15. So yeah, we really had a very great insight about that relationship and how, I guess, Zelina means the world to Hades, really. So, and there is that tragedy with Zelina's character, isn't there? So, the fact that she dismissed any kind of romantic gestures, really, that Hades was offering because of the fact that no one could ever love Zelina. So, like I said, it is a pretty sad notion there, but yeah, let's get into this episode of Once Upon a Time. This is episode number 17 for season 5. Let's go.
Not want to meet any more suitors, especially not that cretin.
So you know him?
Well, I know of him. He's supposedly the vainest man in all the land.
I'm just hearing the song. I am just hearing the song.
Animals and women.
At least give him a chance. Don't judge someone until you know their whole story.
Well, I know enough.
They'll wait. There's more at stake.
The ego crosses the line for me.
It's fine. I understand. If it is your wish, I shall turn around and head home. No hard feelings.
He says, just, you know, behind the face is just the crying.
Actually, I need your help.
So, you accept who I am?
I've accepted that no one will fight for a child like its father.
I'm just kind of getting Vader parallels. You've accepted the truth. I've accepted the truth that you were once Anakin Skywalker, my father.
When we were in Camelot, Merlin said that perhaps one day someone would be able to wield the power of the Dark One dagger for good. Show me that you can be that man. Something was in that store.
Oh, shit. Oh! Okay.
Bad dream?
Was that like a wolf or?
Oh, well, think of something else. We always do.
What if?
Unless it's a
What if I can burn our names off the gravestones that Hades made for us? Someone's holding us here.
I look for a spell like that. Doesn't exist.
Actually, it does. It kind of came to me in a dream.
I
know it sounds crazy, but I can remember every detail. It would be a long shot, but...
Well, as for maybes and hopefullys...
Oh? Oh, is life bleeding through where it shouldn't? Don't usually define death with life, really.
Is your chance to be a great hunter once again. And this time, your prey will be the greatest beast of them all. Rumpelstiltskin.
You dick. Bag of dicks.
Wild creature. Very large. Very close.
Ogres?
Stay here.
In before Shrek just turns around to Gaston. This is the part where you run away.
Gaston!
That was terrible, but my voice is not in the game today, okay? So leave me alone.
If you trust me, I promise I can find out what this ogre's after without hurting him.
He's gonna push it. He's gonna push his luck.
Lead the way.
It was an arranged marriage. I was doing you a favor.
This was a mistake. Once again, I've let my optimism cloud my judgment.
You're digging yourself further into the hole.
I may be immortal, but Hades forged these arrows in the River of Souls. A river which flows right into this very sea, in fact. Now, immortal or not, one scratch, and I'm trapped in these waters forever.
I'll take a look. No! Mom, you just have to trust me. I can't let you do this. Okay, Emma.
Yeah, just, okay.
It was your dream. You tell us.
Also premonition.
You run.
That might work. We had a
In love with
thing.
me. Oh, I know, it's totally ridiculous. The
Is it
idea
though? Not really.
that anyone could love me.
Silly.
Oh, so you get to be the judge of when the ends justify the means, I see.
Oh, shit.
As I said, it's all about points of view.
Thank you.
He's really milking this, though. He he does want Belle to see that what he is doing is, I guess in his words, justifiable.
And want it to go on.
And what could you possibly offer me?
Oh,
Everything.
nothing much. Just the thing you want most in the world.
Go away, creep.
I bet with your child on the line, you are capable of anything. Let me know if you change your
It
mind.
is an offer that would be very, very tempting, but she's not gonna be that. She's not gonna be that person.
Reflexes are better than your sense of style. Well, this is
What's that
turning into
supposed to
fun again.
mean?
Why are you all in my vault?
Short version.
Was he just like combing his hair like?
He's trying to kill us.
What's wrong with my
And
style?
you're hiding inside.
No, I'm always frightened. I'm frightened that someone will die. And it'll be my fault.
Oh, Emma.
And I'll never forgive myself.
Emma, you didn't force any of us down here. We all wanted to come with you. We knew it would be hard.
They
These
took
things
that leap
always
up
are,
together,
but some things are
or
worth
not at
it.
all. It's not easy like that. What did I say?
The East has its weakness.
Ha ha! It's where he wants you to
So you
be.
would really kill him if you had the chance.
Or maybe where she wants you to
I
be.
wasn't sure. It is.
Why do you defend Rumpelstiltskin? He kidnapped you. He made you a servant. You should want him dead too.
No, I don't.
Why not?
He's my husband.
Oh, it just keeps getting more and more painful for Gaston.
Perhaps he was just defending himself.
Forgive her, Gaston. She gets this idealism from her mother.
Father, we must know the
Okay,
truth before
don't.
we hurt you.
Yeah,
Go home. Belle.
don't be a dick
It's
about
what's
it.
best.
No. He'll be fine. I promise.
No.
What Merlin said about a man that can control dark for good, I really want to be that man for you. Truly. Just not today.
Yeah, not today. Not today. This is where the line gets drawn.
And that's all I need to know.
Oh.
He's hurt. What happened to him?
Oh, dearie.
Gaston,
Oh, dearie.
you.
You've made a fateful decision tonight. I just hope for all our sake. It was the right one.
It was. Because it was compassion, and that ogre was scared. Was not willing to attack. Oh, shit.
I just want to tell you, I have always known who you really are. That's why I love you.
Ooh, painful for him to say this, but...
But I
Oh,
also
shit.
know who I really am, and I can't let you hurt him. What? No!
Oh, shit! Oh! Oh my god! Well, that was, not on my bingo card.
Land far greater than has ever existed. We will rule side by side.
Ugh.
If you will be my queen.
Blech. Oh.
Your baby is still mine.
No, we had a deal.
which you rejected.
I said I would break the contract if Gaston or Rumpelstiltskin threw the other in the river. But since Belle did the deed, what a fun surprise. That
Technicality?
Why did you push me to this?
I have my reasons.
There you go.
Now,
To crumple hope.
Is a beautiful flower.
Well, to all those who question who says romance is dead.
But it wasn't about saving me.
Oh. Okay. I had a feeling it was a wolf, and hey, Ruby.
Red.
She's dead. That's it. Well done. Well done. That message it was about saving her. Aged like milk, didn't it? No, in all seriousness, will be very interesting to learn of her story in the underworld and all of that jazz, so yeah. But no, I did feel like the one second quick shot as well as the sound, it was making me think it might have been a wolf. And any time you associate a wolf, I feel like in Once Upon a Time, you just think, oh, is this Ruby? Because, yeah. But, oh well. It's gonna, like I said, gonna be very, very interesting to learn of her story. But yeah, there was a very, very interesting moments of, well, I wouldn't say conflict in terms of heroism, especially for Belle. But especially in terms of being a hero and sometimes accidentally causing controversial things to happen. Yeah, there are always going to be different I guess interpretations of what it means to be a hero for some people. So even Rumpel made that kind of gesture at the beginning of this episode in regards to this dark magic I'm using. I can justify it, etc. So, oh boy. I mean, the conclusion for, I guess, both stories with Emma and Co's piece in this episode and what was going on with Belle definitely does scream intrigue. Come on, focus. Are we going to be good? Good. Definitely does have that intriguing element into things because we got to find out what happened with Ruby. Hopefully it's not the fact that she's dead, because that would be a crying shame. I know Ruby's appearances over the last few seasons have been, I would describe a handful, and not even halfway there, really. So, yeah, it could be a way of writing her out and hoping that she can get some peace. I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe she got caught up and sent into the underworld for some, inconvenience. I don't know. But I'm hoping it's not the fact that she's dead, because, like I said, that would be a bit of a bummer. So, yeah. But yeah, with Belle as well, she was really, really pushed, wasn't she? And it wasn't just the fact that she did the whole Anakin Skywalker shtick from episode 3. I think she even said, what have I done? But there's also the fact that I feel like she admitted her true feelings in the fact that she proved Rumpel right, in a sense, with the fact that she loves the Beast. So, but you're seeing Rumpel just talk about the fact that him being the Dark One isn't really a bad thing. And I definitely do have a very, very intriguing, I do have this intriguing mindset in the matter of like what is going to happen with Rumpel. Like maybe he will try to utilize the Dark, like his abilities as the Dark One for I guess the greater good. But yeah, that is very very vague when it comes to the Dark One, isn't it? Because you have that talk about Merlin talked about using dark magic for light, etc. So yeah, it's a matter of if that can be utilized with Rumpel, because it can be a bit frustrating when you have a few seasons of Rumpel playing about with Belle's emotions. And not just that, though, but you have that little bit of hope where he is given a complete blank slate and things might work out well for Belle and Rumpel. And then he goes back to being the Dark One again. You just want something to come out in terms of a positive manner for these two. Something that might... that there will be a balance in their relationship, because otherwise it's just going to continue to get more and more frustrating. So, I mean, he even said, "You can trust me," and you're just thinking, can we really? The amount of shit you've pulled, Rumpel, can we really? So, yeah, but they now have something they can at least relate with, pushing their exes into the river of lost souls. So yeah, of course, there's going to be a lot more remorse for Belle, I feel, but still common ground, even if it's a bit dark. But yeah, no, but I definitely do see this as akin to, especially when it comes to protecting a loved one. This does give you a bit of a reminder in terms of where this could go for Belle, in terms of pushing her into a, I don't know, a more darker direction, I would say, that it can be very, very tempting. And I can see that parallel to what happened with Cruella, because there was that, there wasn't any intent, and it was an accidental death, wasn't it? Especially when it came to someone that they loved so much. But we saw how that kind of was the catalyst, really, or at least the intended catalyst for Emma to turn to the dark side. And I'm wondering if this could be a kind of a similar area for Belle in terms of that darkness, because we do have Rumpel try to educate her about the fact that a little bit of darkness isn't that bad. So, yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. Because I can definitely see that. Well, I can definitely see that Belle might realize that that the little bit of darkness might be, beneficial. But I could also see Rumpel seeing that, you can use dark magic for the greater good, etc. So I could definitely see them playing around with that as well, maybe for season 6, I don't know, because we are coming into the handful of episodes for this season. So I don't know if they could, you could say that this episode kind of sprinkled that little bit of tease, but we'll just have to wait and see. They could just sprinkle further crumbs before we do delve into that potential area for season 6. So, yeah, but yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. But yeah, I really, really loved detailing a bit further between the relationship between Gaston and Belle. I wasn't expecting to see Gaston again after his interactions. Was it the first season or the second season? I think it was the first, when you saw Rumpel turn him into a rose and then just killed him. So yeah, but no, I wasn't expecting him to see him in the underworld. But with his story, it kind of makes sense as well. So Yeah, but not just that though. There is that it was just very, very interesting entirely with how he was trying to lecture Belle about being a compassionate hero is not the way. A hero should be strong and all of that. And obviously, your interpretation of a hero will always differ because a hero always doesn't always have to be strong. Like no one's strong like Gaston. Yeah, but there are different ways of a perception of being a hero, really. And compassion can be a very, very a heroic substance, something that Gaston doesn't really subscribe to, really. And we definitely saw that with how he just neglected what Belle was trying to do with the ogre. And I had a feeling they were going to go that way in terms of making Gaston the worst person, the monster, really. To the point where I thought he would be manipulative and act as if the ogre lashed out, which it did, but that was in self-defense after the prick decided to torture the ogre. So yeah, but I had a feeling he would take things into his own hands and not reason with compassion, because that's a weakness and all of that. So but like I said, you do have these different ideas of a hero, and I feel like that's where Rumpel, he feels like he is going to try, like he can try to be the man that Belle wants him to be, really. And there is this different idea of showcasing that, I guess, heroism, really, where sometimes you might have to utilize that little bit of darkness in order to protect the ones you love. Because he will do whatever it takes to protect Belle. He will do whatever it takes to protect his child. And he won't make the same mistakes, I guess you could say, to how he neglected Bellfire. But it's always a very, very questionable thing anyway. So but in Rumpel's mindset, this is the way, really. So yeah, but it was very, very interesting going into Belle's story in this episode, and I really, really am liking what kind of implications this could have in the future, especially with that unintentional kill that that Belle did have. But yeah, I mean, she was really, really pushed there, wasn't she? So yeah, she was pushed. She was pushed to the extremes, and she was just tested, really, especially with Hades just showing up and saying, "Hey, if you let Rumpel or Gaston push one another into the river, then I'll revoke things." And I thought he was going to come in with a real gut punch in terms of, you didn't agree to the T and C's, not Z's, but you didn't agree to the terms and conditions, so it's not happening. So yeah, which technically he still utilized a loophole. It was you who pushed Gaston into the river, not Rumpel. So no dice. So like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of impact this might have on Belle in the future. But yeah, we also had Emma's story where she was beating herself up about feeling like she was an anchor for her friends, especially with the premonition, I guess you could say, that she had because of the fact that she felt like she was a liability, that she was going to get people killed and all of that. And thanks to Regina, who pulled through once again for Emma, she was able to get Emma to kind of come to the confession that she just worried about what she was doing in regards to risking her friends and family's lives, especially in the underworld. So I really, really loved that moment there. And like I said, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what is going to happen in terms of Red's story, because I hope I hope that she is not dead. Like I said, I can understand, I guess, if they are going to try and write her out because of the fact that she hasn't had that many appearances since like season 3. So this could be a way of giving her, I guess, proper closure potentially. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we had Emma basically beating herself up about the fact that there is that potential that someone could die and it could all be down on her, really. So yeah, but there was also a very interesting discussion with Regina and Zelina as well, with Zelina in the aftermath of what happened in the last episode in regards to that little exposure between herself and Hades. And I really did love how there was a civil attempt in terms of patching things up between Zelina and Regina. And I did see Zelina I did see Regina, should I say, kind of, like, it felt like she took a bit of a gut punch there when Zelina mentioned about that, about the fact that she didn't think anyone could love her. And, Regina's gone through a bit of growth, with, her character, and there has been that compassion that has definitely opened up. And with Zelina, there's still a long way to go, but like, Regina would love her. It's just the fact that Zelina's gone through a difficult direction in terms of what she has done, that she does need to be she does need a bit of a, reality check in terms of certain directions she goes. So she is trying, and I think deep down there is still going to be that love for Regina, but it's just the hope of trying to get her onto a more benevolent step, really, because it is still really early days for Zelina, but she does want to make the effort at the end of the day. So yeah, but no, I really loved this episode. Like I said, it has some very interesting directions for future episodes, potentially, especially discovering how Ruby got herself in the underworld. So we'll just have to wait and see what happened there. But no, it was a great focus on Belle this episode, and I really enjoyed how things went by. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!